3, 2, 1. Now I'm going to take you through a series of a few yoga poses that are known to increase your strength and flexibility. So we can start in a tabletop position. Legs are hip width apart, parallel. On your exhale, drop your head, round your spine, bringing your eyes to your thighs. On your inhale, arch your head, neck, and shoulders, bringing your gaze forward and up. Exhale, drop your head around your spine, pressing your hands firmly into the mat to get the most out of this stretch. We're warming up the lower back and the abdominals. Now inhale, arch your head, neck, and shoulders one more time. Come to a neutral spine. Inhale your right arm up. And exhale as you thread the needle underneath your left arm, bringing your right shoulder down to the mat. If you would like to deepen this stretch, inhale your left arm up and bring it to the inside of your right hip crease. Now in this pose, you want to open your side body to the wall. Do this by stacking your shoulders. You want both of your hips square to the back of the room. Focus on pulling them back. This is really good for the deep body twist. Hold here for a breath. When you're ready, take your left hand and press it into the mat, coming back to a tabletop position. Now walk your hands back up your thighs. On an inhale, bring your right hand to your right heel and your left hand to your left heel into camel pose. Relaxing your head, shooting your hips towards the front of the room. Lengthening your abdominal wall, stretching your thighs and your lower back. On an inhale, go ahead and slowly rise. Cross your ankles and sit back into fire log pose, crossing your shins over on top of one another. Inhale, lengthen the back. Exhale as you forward fold, bringing your arms down onto the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, sinking deeper into the stretch. This is great for those that have tight hips. You should really feel this deep in your hip flexors. Lengthen one more time on an inhale. Exhale, sink deeper into the stretch. On your next inhale, go ahead and slowly rise. We're going to meet up in Navasana, boat pose. So have a 45-degree bend in the legs. On an inhale, bring the legs to 90 and the arms parallel. Right out the gate, you're going to feel this deep in your core. You want to tighten your thighs also. If you would like to intensify this, on an inhale, lower everything down onto the mat. And on an exhale, hug it back in. Once again, if you'd like to intensify this even more, you can straighten the legs, but you want to keep your back completely flat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, hug everything back in together. Once again, with this pose, as in all the others, you're going to be linking them with your own breath. So everyone's practice is going to be a little bit different. Just holding this, can't you feel it in your core?
Yeah, it's burning.
So now you're going to cross your ankles and come to a standing position. Take a big step forward with the right leg. Inhale the arms out and up. And sink deep into your right knee into crescent lunge. Inhale, lift up and out of your lower back, lengthening your core, and sink deeper into this right knee. Hold here for a breath. This is also great for your hip flexors. On an exhale, sink deeper into that right knee. Inhale, float the left leg up as you hinge forward from the waist into Warrior 3. In Warrior 3, you're going to want to keep your hips square to the earth. Get your back a little lower. You want a straight line from your fingers to your toes. This is a great balancing pose. You're working your core as well as your thigh.
It's a very difficult pose.
Now you can bring your left foot back to the floor. Clasp your hands behind your back. You're going to have them about a foot apart. Clasp your hands behind your back. Inhale, lengthen with a flat back. And exhale, forward fold. Think of getting your chin towards your shin. Letting your arms fall. And letting gravity do the work. You should feel this deep in your hamstrings. Keeping both legs as straight as possible. Hold for one more breath. And on your inhale, slowly rise. Step the left leg a little further back. And on an inhale, bring your arms out to the sides, bringing your gaze above your right fingertips. Hinge forward from the waist. And on an exhale, bring your right hand down to the mat, left arm up into triangle pose. Once again, trying to stack the shoulders, opening that left arm to the back wall, breathing space and length into the side body, holding your core tight. On your next inhale, go ahead and slowly rise. Bring your feet to meet in Tadasana, mountain pose. Rooting both of your feet into the earth. Back is completely flat. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Now come light on your left foot. Bring it onto your heel and to the inside of your calf. And then to the inside of your left thigh. You can bring your arms out to the sides to increase your balance. And you really want to engage your abdominal muscles. That's where you're going to find your balance. Bringing your awareness to your breath. Increasing your inhales and your exhales. And when you're ready, you can release your right leg back down onto the earth, back into Tadasana, mountain pose, hands open by the sides to receive. On your next inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Take a slight back bend, clasping the hands and bringing them to heart center. I'd like to thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Now please join me in saying Namaste.
Namaste. And done.